Good afternoon and welcome to our Home Improvement to Add Value to Your Home webinar, brought to you by First Service Credit Union, where we are for you, not profit. My name is Ernest Orieh. I have the pleasure of bringing you this webinar today, along with my co-host, the wonderful Lynn Torres. Lynn is our Home Equity Originator. I'm going to tell you a little bit about herself, and we're going to get right into the conversation. Hey, Lynn, how are you?
Hello. Hi, Ernest. Thank you so much. Yes, we're here to share our home improvement information, ideas, and help our members with lots of calls. We're coming in with lots of requests, and we want to be sure to share this information with you. The question is, why do home improvements matter? I can tell you with home improvements are an investment in your home's future. Your home is a long-term investment. The more you put in, the more you may get out. Now, whether you're going to be selling, you're making improvements to sell it, or you actually just you want to stay in it longer. Either way, improvements are a great way to increase value in your home. Keeping your home up to date can increase its value, giving you access to more equity now and more money when you sell your home later. Your home improvements can personalize your home. Sometimes when you already buy a home and then you're ready to make improvements because you want to make it your own style, or you have family with moving in, such as that college student that comes back from college, or elderlies that you're looking to take care of, and now you need more space. There's also, of course, you're working remote, or you have your students, your children are doing online school through home, and there's some rooms that need to be expanded. This is a great time and type alone to do that with.
And some wonderful reasons too, is that, 2020 brought a lot of new things to us, amongst which was a very robust real estate market. There's a whole lot of new homeowners that's into the market, right? So we have our new homeowners that's into the market, and then we have our current homeowners, right, who want to now, like you said, make some changes to their own home, add a room or two, now accommodate all those family members that just came and just have not left yet and will not leave, right? So these are some of the reasons why it's a wonderful time to do some home improvement, right?
Yes, definitely. Exactly. With these home improvements, you can do the home equity loan or home improvement, and you can build up. You can extend that attic, or you can extend a big storage room. We get a lot of pool requests as well.
Yes.
So what are your home improvement goals? Getting the most of your home improvement project will depend on what you want to achieve. Are you looking to sell your house soon? If you're looking to sell your house soon, you may want to focus on the home improvements that will give you the greatest return on investment. With investing into your home, if you're working with a realtor, they will work with you and tell you exactly the appeal to make the home more attractive. So if you look at your home on the external side and you see the landscaping needs to be done or improved, that's a great way to make it more attractive. If it looks good to you, it will also look good to the buyer. Also indoors, if you notice there's some chip paint, or you want to change the wall paint color, the flooring, you want to redo the flooring or the carpet, any of those improvements you want to do to invest in your home, and it will give it more appeal for your seller if you're looking to sell your home. Now, also, does your house meet your needs? There are COVID-19 era lifestyle changes, Ernest, like you mentioned. There's a lot of changes, working remote, the children at home, the college student coming back, the elderlies, they're getting older and you're wanting to take care of them. So accommodating to these new family members and that new pet you have, this is a great time to consider all those changes. Accessibility needs. Is there a disabled sibling or a dependent that you're looking to make improvements to make it more convenient and better for that person to maneuver around, navigate? This is the time. And of course, environmental concerns. How can I best add value to my home? Let's take a look at some of the home improvement projects that are most likely to add value to your home.
Right.
These are several ideas. One is definitely focus on your kitchen first.
I spend a lot of time in here, I have to tell you. I'm a chef, but I'm also a foodie, so that works hand in hand.
Yes, lots of time in the kitchen, lots to cook for, and those meals several times throughout the day, you want to spend a lot of time in your kitchen. So definitely upgrade your kitchen and the appliances, the sitting area, the time spent around sitting at a table around a family meal and just sharing and connecting as to what's gone on during the day. Also, even small kitchen updates can add big value, such as think of the budget-friendly kitchen improvements, such as the swapping out of the outdated hardware, adding a backsplash, painting cabinets. Those are just some ideas. Here's more. Save the planet and your wallet with energy efficient upgrades.
All right.
Do a home energy audit. Many energy providers provide a free or low cost inspections to determine your home's energy efficiency. This audit will help you identify which areas in your home to focus on first. So you're looking at the windows or internal, external, where air is getting out, the roof, attic. What's going on that you can help reserve and conserve those energy bills. There's also solar panels. So there's a lot of ideas that you can do to save on your home expenses.
Especially when we live in a state where the weather can change by the snap of a finger, right? It is very important that you make sure your home is energy efficient, because you never know when you have to go from AC to heater.
Yes, often here in Texas. It's
Often.
hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. 5 ways to make your home more energy efficient include, we've listed some ideas for you. Installing new energy efficient kitchen appliances. Invest in new windows to let in more natural light and improve energy efficiency. Prevent air leaks by replacing the old doors and weather stripping. Other ideas are insulating the attics and outside walls to decrease the demand on your heating and your cooling systems. And install an energy efficient water heater. These are all great ideas that we recommend for you. Of course, another project is raise the roof.
Raise the roof, Lynn?
Raise the
They
roof.
can't see us, but we're doing the 90s dance. Raise the roof.
Yes, that is expanding upward, and that's that second level that you need, and it's to convert that attic into a bedroom, a storage room. You need that extra space, and so that is one idea for you. The advantages of installing a new roof is adding value to your home, improves your home curb appeal, decreases your energy bills, lowers your home insurance. And that's where we talked about, Ernest. Be sure to tell your insurance agent what you've done so that they can recalculate and improve maybe the expense of that insurance policy.
That's what we do here at First Service, right? For you nonprofit, we want to give you ways that's going to save you funds, right? And then also put funds back in your pocket. So that's a wonderful one. You upgrade your roof, you let your insurance provider know that you did that.
Absolutely. And of course, installing a new roof will eliminate the leaks and repair bills. You don't want to see a look up on the ceiling and see a water leak. I mean, you don't know if it's from a water heater or what's leaking up there, but you do want to make sure that those are taken care of by installing a new roof and having everything inspected. Things to consider when installing a new roof are the materials. The asphalt shingles are the most common. The average lifespan of asphalt shingles ranges from 20 to 40 years, depending on the manufacturer and materials. Most of the members that call us, they say it's 20 years, it's time for a new roof, and that's what they want to do. Of course, the color. Select a shingle color that complements yet contrasts with your home exterior. Look at the color of your brick. Be sure to check with your homeowners association and your deed restrictions. Make sure everything's in line with their guidelines. Don't forget about that. Another idea is, of course, touching up the walls. You know, when the dining table or chairs are against the wall and it scratches, or the bar stools are underneath the bar stool and they've scraped against the wall. Anything that's up against the wall and has scratched. This is a great time to do those improvements and touch up the walls. Even change the paint, the color paint of the wall. Since if that's what you've been thinking to do, now's a great time to do that. And especially with the busyness of everyone in your home during this COVID season and working remote and doing school from home, the high traffic areas of your home. When you've been noticing that carpet, it's really worn, or you really need to replace that, and other traffic areas around the home to replace flooring if needed.
So pretty much the whole interior of your home right now, it could be considered a high traffic area, right?
Yes, absolutely. The bathroom, the entrance, everywhere, because everyone's, of course, with this time that we're staying at home a lot, there's a high traffic, and this is a great time to get that taken care of. These are the projects that you've been thinking of doing.
So you can make it not look so worn. by getting this home improvement done.
Yes, those are your upgrades, whether you're selling or you're just upgrading for yourself, your own, you're looking at everything and this is, I really want to make this look better.
Yes.
Also, project number 5, boost your home's curb appeal. Not sure if your home needs some added curb appeal. Start by asking yourself the following questions. Does my home look well maintained from the outside? Would I buy my home again if I were passing by? Boosting your curb appeal can be an inexpensive project. This is about the landscaping. If there's something that you visualize, see your home and there's a sore eye somewhere, be sure to take care of that. If you see it, others will too. If something looks awesome to you, then it's going to be really attractive to other potential buyers if you're selling your home.
Another way I look at curb appeal, Lynn, is also during Christmas, everybody goes all out. You have that one neighbor that just wants to outdo everybody with his or her Christmas lights, and everybody slows down when they look at their house. Now, Christmas season is over. Does your home make people want to slow down, or does it make them want to speed up when they come by it?
Excellent.
Right? If you want them to slow down, just slow walk and oh, that's a nice house.
Yes.
Then you want to go ahead and take the time to spruce up the outside, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Anytime you're going for a walk or you're driving through neighborhoods and you see these beautiful, gorgeous houses, well landscaped, immaculate yards. I mean, it gives you ideas. And those flowers, roses. Oh my gosh, I did that this weekend. It was awesome.
Wonderful.
So those are all great ideas to just bring more curb appeal to your home. Not sure if your home needs some added curb appeal. There are some simple curb appeal boosting projects for your home, which could include painting the front door. Check with your deed restrictions and make sure there's certain colors or what have you. But do consider painting the front door, replacing the front door, scrubbing the siding, power washing the driveway, planting flowers, trimming trees and shrubbery, and removing any clutter from your yard. Again, if you see it, it's a sore eye for you, then others do too. If it looks attractive to you, then immaculate and well kept, it's going to look great just for you, just by keeping your home if you're not going to sell it. Another idea is add a new room to your home.
I like this one.
House expansion factors and considerations. The size of your home is a significant factor when an appraiser calculates your home value. One of the main reasons that adding an extra room can increase your home's value is the increased square footage. When an appraiser goes out to appraise your home, they're looking at your square footage, they're looking at the size of your lot, they're looking at the numbers that you have, and they're comparing other homes similar to yours within a proximity. And that will add value to your home. House expansion factors and considerations. Be sure to check with your homeowners association, the city and county before making any exterior additions to your home. This is expanding the walls of around your home that will continue onto the lot, the land. The reason being there has to be that you have to have an approval, and of course you have to have permits because you want to make sure that you're certain feet away from the sides because that belongs to the utility easements. And I'll be glad to go over that with you, but the contractor also knows all about that. They're licensed, they're skilled. Also consider why you want to add a new space in your home. Is your home becoming overcrowded? Is your room too small now? It's time to expand that master bedroom, expand the master bathroom, expand that family room. And again, rebuilding, putting a room up in the bedroom up in that attic. They have excellent ideas. Contractors will be glad to help you. And do you need more space to work? You're working remote, or you just want to work from home and you can. You want that special office and space for yourself. This is an excellent idea and time to do it.
I'm sure a lot of people will say yes to number 1 and 2 that you have up there. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes and yes.
Alternative ways to add more living space to your home. Finishing an unused attic or basement space. Building a sunroom, a porch, or deck. Add an office or storage space by dividing a larger room into 2 smaller ones. Also, some ideas to give you some contrast is using contractors versus going do it yourself. Signs that a project will require a professional contractor. It could put your safety at risk. It includes risk for it requires a permit. There are some projects that it would probably be better left alone for the licensed, skilled, with experienced contractor, such as something major like adding that bedroom in the attic, or of course doing the pool, or expanding the master bedroom or bathroom, expanding the bedroom. There are some things, of course, that you want a contractor to take care of, but there are some do-it-yourself items you can do yourself.
So Lynn, you're telling me that benefit, this slide that you have coming up here, that I can't use my uncle's contracting company? Are you serious?
Yes, no, I'm glad you asked that question. You cannot do your own work when it comes to a home improvement loan. And you can't have a family or friend do the work, even though they own their own business. And that's because you cannot have an arm's length transaction. I'll be glad to go over and explain that to anyone that's concerned about that and has that scenario. I'll be glad to go over that with you. Also, benefits of using a contractor: saves time. You're paying for their experience. Their work is insured. It protects yourself and your home against accidents. They have their own insurance to cover any harm that's been done or injury to their workers while working the project on your property. Protects you from personal liability. Also helps protect your investment. That pricey bathroom tile can still look cheap if it's laid poorly. So it is better to let a contractor or licensed skilled person with experience take care of that flooring so it's done properly. And also carefully select your contractor. Are they licensed, bonded, and insured? What are the details of the warranty? Who will be responsible for obtaining the necessary permits? With some work, there's city, county permits required. So you want to have that conversation with a contractor. And there are some potential do-it-yourself projects. Like you can purchase the materials, that ceiling fan, that colored cosmetic light paint that you're changing, that light demolition, you're just making some minor changes around the home, the landscaping, some of your own. There are some projects you can do on your own. And of course, home improvement cost will be taken care of through your home equity or home improvement loan. How to pay for your home improvement projects. We've been talking to home improvement purposes. We do have a home improvement loan. We offer lower interest rates because it uses your home as collateral. These loans help you to borrow the money needed for the bigger projects that cost more money. The benefits of the home improvement loan include they're easy to apply and get approved.
So home improvement loans, the funds go to the contractor.
Yes.
Correct? And it's called the home improvement loan.
Exactly. Okay. The Texas allows you a certain different type of value equity-wise, and I'll be glad to go over those details. But yes, there's a difference, and yes, home improvement goes directly to the contractor.
Wonderful.
Also, the flexibility in the amount you wish to borrow. Again, our minimum loan is $50,000, and our lending limit is all the way to $150,000 to get all those improvements made for you. We offer fixed repayment options. Also, the alternative is a home equity loans. This is excellent because it's a multi-purpose. You can not only just do the improvements, you can do a debt consolidation. I mean, can you imagine adding up all your installments other than the mortgage, totaling that monthly installment, and then comparing it to this one equity loan that's going to consolidate everything for you? Also, our minimum loan amount is $50,000 up to $150,000. Texas does allow 80% of the equity in your home, and I'll be glad to go over those calculations with you when you give me a call. These loans are repaid at a fixed rate using equal monthly installments. That means it's a fixed rate with principal and interest monthly. We offer 5, 10, 15, and 20 years. The benefits of a home equity loan include the low interest rates available I just mentioned, the flexibility in how you use your money. It's a multi-purpose. You can do whatever you want. Buy a car, pay off the car, pay off all those debts, college tuition, the improvements, that anniversary vacation, whatever you want. The loan may be tax deductible depending on how it's used. That you'll need to speak to your tax preparer to let them know what you use the proceeds for, and they'll have that discussion with you.
Okay, so the first one was we had a home improvement, then we had the home equity, and you just went over the benefits of the home equity loan. Home equity, the funds go directly to you, yes, and can be used for multi-purposes. Exactly. Talk about debt consolidation, putting that pool back there, paying, other bills, or building a home studio or something like that. Right? Okay.
Exactly. Yes, yes, that's exactly right. Um, Personal loans, there's other means that we have available to you to finance those home improvement projects you have. Other than the home improvement mentioned and the home equity loans, we also offer personal loans. Some personal loans may be available at affordable rates to pay for home improvement projects. However, you should proceed with caution when considering a personal loan to pay for home renovation because they typically carry a higher interest rate. Also talk to your tax preparer person because when you use your home as collateral for permanent improvements to your home, you may be able to have a tax mortgage interest rate deductible. So be sure to talk with them. Also, benefits of a personal loan, you don't have to put up your house as collateral. For instance, if you don't want 50,000, our minimum loan amount, and you just want 25 or 30, we offer personal loans, personal line of credits, and our consumer loan lenders can discuss those with you. They do have fixed terms available, and there are predictable payments. There's other financing options. You can use your own personal savings, a credit card, a 401k retirement loan. If you have a retirement plan, our consumer lenders, again, would be glad to go over those options with you to help you achieve what you want to do to your home as far as home improvements.
And Lynn, for the personal loan option, because I used to be a loan advisor here, typically for a personal loan, they'll work with a loan advisor, right, or a branch manager. And then for our home equity or home improvement loans, they will work with you.
Correct. That is correct. Consumer lending is not using your home as collateral. Where the real estate loans that we've talked about, home equity, home improvement, I'll be glad to help you. My name is on the bottom of each page, as well as my email, and I will be glad to go over each specific scenario with you.
Wonderful.
Now, you do want to weigh your options carefully. Always try to avoid paying unnecessary interest payments. Carefully weigh the cost and benefits of a potential improvement project before you get started. First Service can help you consider those options. Now, how to keep things simple and stress-free.
Oh, wouldn't we love to know how to do that, right? This could just be about everything. Or
right?
2021.
That's
I digress.
Right. We could sure use that. Everything's stressful-free this year. Now, know your budget before you start your project. Write down exactly what you want to do. You've looked around the house, inside and out. You know the needs of your family and those living with you.
And your budget could be dependent on what type of product you go with, right? And that's something that you'll help them out with.
Absolutely. There are some details to go over about, why a home equity versus a home improvement. And I'll be glad to go over those specifics. There are some differences, but I'll be glad to go over that specific scenario with you.
Wonderful.
Also, make a plan for your project. This is whether you're working with a contractor. I like to tell someone, go ahead and get 2 or 3 bids. That way you get a feel for what you want done and listen to what they tell you and walking through that plan to make it happen for you and check those costs, the warranties, the time frame. You want to be sure to consider all those options for yourself. Establish communication between you and the contractor. This is where you will discuss what you want specifically in writing, the warranty in writing, what they're actually remodeling or improving, the cost of that. I will be glad to go over those details with you.
And wonderful in regards to communication with your contractor, and why it's more important now than ever is if you do have more people in your home than you normally would, it will be good to know with your contractor what time of the day they're going to be doing the work. That way you can make sure everyone is out of the house. And by the time they finish, you can have everybody in the house. So communication with your contractor is very important in that regard, right?
Yes, Ernest, you're absolutely right. Because if they're starting to work a certain project and there's a room and someone needs to be out of there during the day and they can get it done during the day, whatever the timeline is, as long as you're communicating with your contractor, you can make those kind of arrangements.
They have to turn the water off. They have to, you want to be able to flush a toilet or two while you're home, right?
Yes, okay. That's right. Communication, it's key. Thank you for bringing that up. Excellent, excellent. Also, find balance if you go to the do-it-yourself route. Are you skilled to do the work?
Know your limits is what we should call this slide. Know what your where your gifts are and where your gifts are not. Like I said earlier, I am not a DIY person. My wife knows that. We are going to go with contractors unless it's something that has to do with changing a light bulb or buying a new microwave.
Mhm.
We are going the contractor route. Yes.
That's exactly what you would need to do. But yes, let the experienced people, licensed contractors do their job, their contractors. I mean, because they do an excellent work. And then if there's some people that do your own yourself. And then of course, if you look at the flooring, it's not exactly right. The wood flooring is not exactly right. Whatever it needed to be done. I mean, it's just a great idea to let the experts do their job. And if it is a do-it-yourself project you can do and you're confident with it and you have that skill, wonderful. We'll be glad to help you. Okay, so let's recap, Ernest.
In summary,
Knowing what you want to accomplish before you begin a project. Take your time to identify the needs, write down the list, select a project that really will meet your needs. Consider your home, the expansion, the space you've been needing. There's more added to your family at this time. And of course, all these improvements will add value to your home. Consider a project and a budget that will be good return on investment. Consider the budget and consider that home equity loan with debt consolidation. Again, if you add up all your credit related debts minus your mortgage if you have one, and total those monthly installment bills, and bring that total and compare that to your home equity loan for debt consolidation, it could, I'm sure, improve that cash flow so much that you can even get more home improvement out of that loan to get everything you want done. There's scenarios I'll be glad to go over with you, but most importantly, want to help you have that cash flow and get those improvements done. Second, consider one of the top value adding improvements for Texas homeowners. Your kitchen updates. Again, that's where you spend all your time and your family dinners. Energy efficient upgrades, your new roofing, simple touch-ups, you're improving curb appeal, adding extra rooms, expansions, or additions. Consider the cost and possible risk of both a contractor or a do-it-yourself project. With a contractor, there's more money, but less time and added safely. Do-it-yourself projects are less money, but they add more risk and more time. That takes away from your family time or your work time. Have a plan for funding the project before you begin. Take advantage of the low interest rates provided by home improvement and home equity loans. Proceed with caution when using those personal unsecured loans and credit cards. And keep your project simple. Know your budget before you start the project. Make a plan for that project. Establish, again, communication between you and your contractor so you can coordinate with your family while improvements are being done.
yes.
Thank you, Ernest.
Mhm.
Find balance if you go the do-it-yourself route.
Do it yourself. You might do it twice. I'm sorry.
Yes, make sure you're skilled and you're confident and you've got the tools and you know the materials needed and you can take care of it. Remember that your home is your investment, so continue to add value to it. Keep in mind that whether you're upgrading it to sell it or you just want to make it yours or bigger and better, and really invest in it so that you can stay on it longer and you have more practical use out of it with more space. Keep us in mind. We'll be glad to help you.
Thank you all so much. We have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember here at First Service Credit Union, we are for you, not for profit. That's why we're bringing you this educational and also informal webinar today. On behalf of Lynn and myself and the team that put this together, we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please, we know you have questions. We set it up to where you can reach out to Lynn directly with your questions and concerns so that she can address your concerns specifically, okay? And that's going to be by reaching out to her number at 713-676-5224 or emailing her at ltorres@fscu.com. If you care to reach out to me as well with any question or concern, I'll be happy to speak with you via email or my contact information as well. Thank you all so much and have a great day.